tackle out of Lewis Central, but knowing that your coaches had faith that you could get to this point, what does that kind of do for you?
It gives me a lot of confidence. I mean, they saw something in me that, I didn't see in myself at that time. And, they stuck with me even when it got ugly. I have a lot of respect for Coach Barnett and Coach Fannerts, for sticking with me even though things were ugly at some points. And, I think things, have started to work out quite a bit. They saw that. That's their job as coaches. If I were a coach at that time, it's probably like Poland, he sucks right now. So, but, I appreciate them. I love offensive linemen playing with these guys, and I'm just super grateful for them.
Is there a point where that confidence really started to kind of click?
Yeah, I think it was really last year before my high ankle, which kind of sucked. I felt like I was playing at my most confident and highest level, and then I got hurt, which kind of sucked. But this season, I feel very confident, and I don't know if. I think it's just the guys that I have around me. Like I said, they just raise my level of play when I see them playing. They do it at such a high level, so it makes you want to play at that level too. And when you got Caleb Johnson back there running the ball hard, it makes it easier to go out there and just want to go kill somebody. So it's a lot of fun.
Linemen don't always, of course, get the accolades that a lot of the skill positions do, but I mean, you guys are on the watch list for that Joe Moore Award, and you've got Caleb Johnson, who's second in the nation in rushing yards, and is that just like kind of compared to where you were the last 2 years, kind of a boost in your confidence now?
Yeah, I mean, you look back at the 2016 team in the Joe Moore Award that they won. That offensive line is crazy, and that is something that we want to do, honestly, and it was a dream of ours. But right now we're just focused on this week and what we need to do, and as long as we're focused on the now and getting better in practice, everything will take care of itself. We don't really care about the accolades and all this stuff, but if we're winning football games, that's all that matters to us right now, and that's our job. We have everything out there for us still if we want to go out and take it. We just got to continue to do that and grow each week.
Caleb told us over the weekend that his goal for the year was 1,200 rushing yards and 12 touchdowns, and he's already met one of those goals, and he's getting pretty close to the other in the next game or two. Do you guys as linemen, do you set any sort of tangible goals like that?
I mean, the Joe Moore Award is really the only thing like that you could say, especially as a unit. We don't really care about much else other than winning. I think that's the biggest thing. As long as we're winning, that's good enough for us, and it's a lot of fun to go out there and play and see. And, if KJ does get all those awards, that's pretty cool because, we got a block for him, right? And, I think he's going to continue to get better, and he's definitely going to get some awards at the end of the season, I think, if he plays the way he does and stays healthy and all these things. But, yeah, we're just taking it game by game, and, as long as the Hawks win, we're winning.
He said he was going to take you guys out to eat, too.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll run that bill up, then I'm going to get
Joseph's?
Yeah, oh my gosh, their onion rings. Their onion rings are crazy. I'll get that and the lobster mac. So, yeah, he'll spoil us, hopefully.
The fact that we're even talking about the Joe Moore Award, is that something you could have imagined 2 years ago?
Absolutely not. 2 years ago, it was rough, but to see how far we've come and just the way, honestly, all credit goes to Coach Barnett and the way he operates and the way we do things. He stuck with all of us even when things got ugly, and he saw something in all of us that a lot of us didn't see at the time. And he stuck with us and continued to be hard on us, and it helps when you have Coach Ferentz as an offensive line coach too, right? He knows what he's doing. So when you have so many people that are invested in the offensive line and what we need to do and telling you, we think you can be good, right? That gives you some courage and confidence to go out there and play at a high level. And, I think we've showed that, and we're going to continue to do that and get better.
Looking back at the Washington game, is there a particular run block that you guys are especially proud of?
Personally, or as a unit?
Both.
Personally, yeah, I had one. It was the penalty, and you cut the tape on. There were a lot of guys finishing dudes that I'm sure they were very proud of, but I think the biggest one, gosh, bro, I don't even know when KJ broke free. I mean, whenever KJ breaks free, it always feels good. So yeah.
What's the benefit of having somebody like Ellsbury that you can just plug in there when Bo's out now, and
Yeah.
he could plug in at just about any position, including yours, if he needed to.
I mean, he's just seen so much football, and he knows the game. He's one of the smartest guys I know. But, you know, I have a lot of respect for Els and the way he does things. He plays at such a high level, and, you know, despite not, you know, being the starter or the guy, you know, he's invested in this team and this offensive line. And, you know, he's got his chance, and he's going to do a great job. I know he is, just because the way he operates and the way he wants to do things. And, you know, he wants to be a really good football player, and I think he's going to show that this Saturday.